What separates rich people from poor people? Is it just this? Is that all there is? If you got some of that, you're rich, and if you don't, you're poor? Oh no, there are 4 characteristics that you need if you want to be wealthy or rich. And money is way down the list. So let's talk about these 4 characteristics that you need in order to succeed. So what sets the rich apart from the poor? It's a great question, and people really don't understand the answer, because that depends on what you think wealth is. What is wealth? Many people view wealth or material goods as a measure of a person's success. What most don't realize is that wealth is actually a byproduct of success, and that every successful person has 4 traits that separate themselves from the crowd. So let's talk about the 4 things you need inside of you in order to create wealth outside of you. Passion. It would seem obvious, wouldn't it, that you'd have to have passion to get you through the ups and downs of success? Wealthy people are passionate about what they do. Even if they weren't making so much money, they would be tempted to do it for free. Their work ethic isn't dependent on a paycheck, but rather the constant pursuit of mastery. They have passion for it. When I got started, I was so passionate about real estate. I read every book. I went to every seminar. I had mentors that coached me until I created my first million. Yes. But if I hadn't had the passion, at the first problem, I would have given up. And that's what most people do, because they don't have the passion to take them through the ups and downs. That's why you need passion. So number 1 is passion. What do you love to do? That follows number 2, which is talent. What are you good at? As Warren Buffett says, the best thing you can do to weather a difficult economy is to be exceptionally good at something. Call it talent, ability, or skill. The wealthy have what it takes to be one of the best. Some people are just born with talent. They just are good at things from the very beginning. Sometimes you can develop talent, there's no doubt about that. But if you don't have the talent, that means if you're not good at certain parts of the real estate game, well, you're just not going to succeed at it, are you? So there are 3 fundamental skills you need. You need to learn how to find good deals. And some people, they can just see good deals. They just naturally pop out at them. Some people need to learn how to negotiate. They've got to be good with people. They've got to be able to learn how to fix up property, skills with their hands. These are just natural talents that some people have. Now, you don't need to have them completely. I mean, you can hire people who have the talents you need, but it'd be nice if you had some of these talents so it could drive you on the way to your success. So number 3 is values. What does that really mean? Well, the wealthy place extreme importance, look at that word, importance, on the way they spend their time. Their success comes from their focus on daily activities rather than on big and exciting distractions. What is important to you? Do you know how I know what's important to you? You do it first. You procrastinate everything else. And if it's not important to you, you don't do it at all. And so I watch your activities and I say, what is this person doing? Are they investing in real estate? Are they reading books about it? Are they studying? Are they out there in the world trying it? That means it's important to you. And therefore, that's the 3rd characteristic of really successful people. They do what's important to them. Do you know how I got this understanding about the characteristics of really successful people? I was watching golf one day, and I see an interview with Arnold Palmer and Jack Nicklaus, Lee Trevino, Fuzzy Zeller, and they're talking about golf. And this is the kind of things they're saying. They're saying, I love to play golf. It didn't matter if nobody paid me anything, I'd be playing golf. And then they would say, I love to compete with the best. It's really important to me. In other words, these words were popping out of their conversations. They were saying things like, this is who I am. I've always been good at golf. So when you combine those 3 fundamental characteristics, passion, values, talent, it creates the 4th characteristic that you're really looking for in really successful people. Okay, so the 4th one is destiny. What were you destined to do? What does your life mean when you add the things that you're passionate about, the things you're good at, the things that are important to you, they create this pathway for you. So the wealthy have a sense that they are doing what they were born to do. They feel they are making their own unique contribution. It's almost spiritual. They fulfill their destiny. So for example, let's talk about number one, which was, what do you love to do? What are your passions? For me, I was passionate about real estate. I couldn't get enough of it. The second characteristic we talk about is talent. And for me, I was just naturally good at negotiating and building trust with people so that they would give me these nothing down deals. It just was kind of something that I did naturally, right? And finally, we're talking about values. Becoming wealthy was really important to me. A lot of other people don't care about money. That's the last thing on their mind. But for me, as an entrepreneur, I wanted to be a millionaire. It was important to me. I was willing to invest time to learn, to fail, to figure it out, to use my passions and my talent and my values. And now look at where I am. 50 years later, what am I doing? You know, this center thing, when all three of them come together, it creates what I call destiny. And I honestly believe that it was my destiny to talk to you today. It's what I was born to do. It's what I love to teach. I'm good at it, and it's important to me. And it's important to me that you learn how to do this stuff, because I was born to be your mentor, to teach you how to do this stuff. I want you to discover your passions, to discover your talents, to discover your values, and put them in together so you have a destiny to fulfill on this planet. That's what we've been talking about today. And I hope you've learned that lesson. Yeah, so you got to start in real estate. As billionaire Andrew Carnegie famously said, 90% of millionaires got their wealth by investing in real estate. Whatever you end up doing, real estate is an effective vehicle to store and to grow wealth. Oh, isn't that true? At least part of your financial fortune should be in real estate. Absolutely, without any doubt. And so it'd be nice to cultivate the passion for it. If you're not really passionate about it, get passionate about it. If you really don't think it's important to you, then maybe your money isn't important to you. But if it's important to you, you're going to have real estate in your portfolio. You got to get good at it. You got to have 10,000 hours of building your talent on it. And eventually, one day, you will be in control of your destiny. And that's where you want to be. Am I telling you the truth? Well, there was a survey of 10,000 millionaires, and they asked them, what's one characteristic you all believe in? And they said 97% of them felt that they were in control of their destiny. Where in the general population, only 55% felt they were in control of their destiny. Do you want control of your destiny? Then you're going to get a copy of this book as a beginner in real estate. Click on the link down below, order this book, read about the principles and the fundamentals and the strategies to gain the passion, the talent, the values, and the destiny for your destiny. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Click on the link down below, subscribe, ring the bell so you can learn a lot more, and then watch the very next video because you'll really love that one.